Hi, today's quick tip is on these, the 22mm spacers that are used on the Scarab airframes. Now, you always get a few spares of these with your kits for a very good reason. The quality control on these is very tricky to arrange. They're only small, and what we've got is an M2 thread cut into the end of them. And it's because of the manufacturing process, it is literally impossible to check every thread as they come off the line. So you do get a couple of spares just in case the threads are no good. Now, in the instructions of kits, it does actually tell you to check the threads. What you would do is normally when you're assembling the bottom part of the frame, you would fit all of your pins to the frame, and then they suggest you do the following, which is take one of the screws and just make sure it actually threads into cleanly each one of the pins in the kit before you put the top plate on. I've been caught a couple of times not doing this, and Gregsy from the forums also requested specifically this particular quick tip because he's been caught with it too. You build up a frame, you do all your pins on the base plate, you build everything up, you get all your motors on, you've spent hours on a build, and you go to put the very last screw into the top plate, and you find that the thread hasn't been cut in that pin. There you go, that one's just got a bit of a tight spot just there. Cleared as I put the screw in. So anyway, you get to the very last pin and you discover, oh my god, the thread isn't cut. And you've got one screw won't go into one pin, and you've actually got to pull everything apart. You've got to pull the top plate off, you've got to pull everything back down to then remove the pin and replace the pin. So when you've done the bottom half of your frame plate, just make sure you go through and just check and thread a screw into each and every pin before you then put the top plate on.